Is there a Fearless?
There is. Hello.
Oh my goodness. How much cheese and caffeine and all the eans have you had today?
I just ate a pizza, so.
Was it covered with cheese and caffeine?
Yeah. I might have dipped it in my coffee, you know? Instead of dipping sauce, I have a dipping coffee.
Look, I seen a short last night. Dude opened a 5-gallon bucket of ranch and dipped his whole pizza in there. And I never felt more sick in all my life than when I saw that. I was just like, there's just some levels of nope. And you just crossed every line and then doing more and crossed them too. All in the same instance.
That's horrifying.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, how was it not just a big thing of nacho cheese, right?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Ranch? No. That's taking it too far. Cheese though? Dipping your pizza in more cheese? Oh, that sounds my style.
I mean, I watch that dude that does the Papa John's or whoever throwing the pizzas and making the pizzas, you know. The other day, he's like, so you all want a cheese crust pizza. So he made like one dough and then filled it with cheese and made like another dough and put on top of that and then did the cheese outer crust. And then like it was like a 3-inch cheese pizza by the time he was done with it. It was crazy.
You're speaking my language.
Speaking your language. You sound really excited over that.
Yeah. More cheese, the better, I think. Honestly, we should just get rid of all the bread in the pizza and just replace it with cheese.
I mean, can't you make cheese bread? What if you just use less bread and more cheese?
Exactly. I'm going to start my own pizza shop, and that's what we're going to do. All the cheese, all the time.
All the cheese, all the time. I can't believe I'm about to look this up. Hold on. Yep, there's cheese drinks.
Cheese drinks?
Yeah, cheese cocktails and everything else.
Cheese martini.
There's a cheese juice that's like a cheese orange juice. Oh my god.
Would James Bond order his cheese martini shaken, not stirred?
I don't know. There's cheese coffee, cheese teas.
Yes. Okay, I'll dip my cheese pizza into my cheese coffee.
Did you know you can buy a cheese soap dispenser?
Cheese soap dispenser.
You can buy soap in the shape of cheese. Yeah. Oh, is there? Hold on. You can buy cheese comforters with big hose in them like cheese. Yeah. It doesn't end.
Well, if you buy the cheese comforter with holes in it, then you need another cheese comforter that has holes in the not the same places, so you don't get cold.
Yeah. I mean, every horrible thing I can think of to search for, it exists. Yep, cheese shoes. They are a thing.
Cheese shoes. They squish every time you take a step.
Everything. Oh, I may have just won. Hold on. Never mind. They kind of exist. Never mind. All right. I think I might have won. Hold on. No, I didn't win. Oh, disco. Oh, those already exist. They exist. Oh God. Yep, they're cheese air fresheners. Right. That's it. I'm done. I'm done.
I know I'm getting it for my car.
No, I'm done. No, things have went too far. No, it's went too far. I might have to change the pineapple emote to a cheese emote. Oh, I can't. Nope. It's too much. It's too much. Right. On that note, I'm gonna start up a raid. I'm gonna take you out over to Fearless, the cheesiest of all the cheesy wizards out there, who will explain to you what the cheese of the day is and do all the cheesy things that need to be done. That being that, thanks for coming by. As that just said, that's all, folks. If you're new here and you haven't already, join the Discord. That way you can keep up to date with live streams, videos, and community events. Fearless.
Ready.
Cheese.
Cheese. Look, I'm wearing my best cheese suit for the raid. See, look at that. It does. It's even got little cheese holes in it. Wait, can I get some? I'm so close. See?
Oh god.
Maybe I need to change my pants. I need cheese pants too.
Oh dear God, it keeps getting worse. Yep.
What about cheese Crocs? They already come with 3 holes, right?
I mean, if you're gonna get cheese Crocs, you might as well get cheese socks.
Right? Yeah, cheese socks. Do the holes need to match, or should they not match? Right? Like, could you be able to see my cheese feet through my cheese socks and my cheese Crocs?
Oh, there's levels, and I feel like we've crossed them all.
I don't think we've crossed enough of them, honestly.
Oh.
What happens if you get like a cheese cover for your car? Little holes. And if you get the cheese air freshener, it would be like the cheese mobile. You smell like a pizza place.
All right. I gotta go to the store, Fearless. Enjoy your stream.
Take care. Thank you for the raid.
Yep. Bye.
Okay, guys. I think you just cost me another 12 years of this conversation. Yes, I've extended your life by another 12 years. Everyone knows cheese lengthens your life with every bite you take. Them the rules, That's why I eat cheesy carrots and I wear a cheese elytra, because I never go anywhere without my cheese. There are resin blocks. I did hear about them. Sköll showed me some of them, but I haven't gotten to play with them yet. And by the way, hello, Mr. Fat Guy on YouTube. How's it going? Trees. There's cheese emojis on YouTube. That's nice. I like that. A fire conversation, indeed. So me and Tomato have come up with a plan for today's stream. We need to renovate the pet adoption agency right here. The Fearless Friends Adoption Agency. So more of the inventory pets can get out in the wild. They're all alone right now, sad and afraid of what the future might hold for them. But they know if they embrace their inner cheesiness, they can find friends just like you guys. That's why I drink so much energy drinks to save the light off of you. Extra sharp cheddar. Yeah, we got to decide. What cheese will my pants be? If I had a choice for pants, what would it be? Okay, we had a bunch of notifications while we were doing the raid stuff, so let's see all the crazy things that are happening. Sköll resubscribed for 36 months with Prime. What did I walk into? You walked into cheese. I think that's the easiest explanation. Pokey Jalapeno? Welcome on in. The Fearless family. Welcome on in, Pokey. My dad actually loves spicy cheese, and I think that has jalapenos in it. So, even the spice is a friend of the cheese. Just know that. Cheese is an ally to all. See what else we got. Pokey says, hi, I'm new here. Hi. I'm new here too. Well, I mean, new to streaming right now. I only started 10 minutes ago. Ooh, I love that. That's a really good picture, Sköll. This building hurts me? Why does it hurt you? What, the one you sent me? You don't like the bamboo hut we have here? You're not a fan of the bamboo? I mean, it's like bamboo cheese, right? We got the yellow, got a little bit of green, got a little bit of moldy cheese. In fact, I have a, oops, I did that too many times. We got a moldy cheese skin. Hold on. That's rude. Who's knocking? Gary! Gary! What are you doing to me? You're scaring me, that's what. I mean, no, you can't scare me. I'm Mr. Fearless. You can't scare me. I'm Mr. Fearless. Not when I have a skin like this. See, I'm at my wall now. Moldy cheese. I blend right in. You'll never know I'm here. Blake followed. Welcome to the Fearless family, Blake. Hope you're having a fantastic Sunday. Full of lots of cheese. Hopefully it's not moldy cheese. That's no good. But, you know, as long as it's fresh, healthy, delicious cheese, that's what we all want in life. Aaron doesn't know how to walk. Hold on. Aaron doesn't know how to walk. That means they're nearby. They're here somewhere. Oh, there they are. Hi. We'll give them the double dab. A cheese double dab. It's just what you wanted, Sköll. I know. You've always wanted a double dab emote, and they finally had it in the game. Blue cheese is nice. I have a blue cheese skin, too. And Simplest Oakley, hello! I recognize your name. How's it going, Oakley? No, not here. Let's scroll down again. I've got too many skin packs. Yeah, this is blue cheese right here. Look at that face, though. Particularly unhinged. You hate snow and ice right now? Is it snowing where you are? It's really cold where I am. Really, really, really cold. Or do you mean in the Minecraft sense? Egan! Hello! How are you doing today? A wild Egan appeared. Indeed it did. It's been a while. It has. It's been too long. Tomatoes missed you. That's a mom's proud face. Is that what that is? A mom's proud face? Oh, Aaron's looking at me. They probably think I'm a little unhinged for staring at a wall. Real snow? Okay, good. Because I don't think Minecraft snow has changed all that much. Hi! Hi, Mike. How's it going? I'll give you a double dab, too. Congrats. You just witnessed blue cheese do a double dab for the very first time ever. What is that, sneaking? he's I didn't say what you were doing in chat, did it? No, it said waving. Oh, there's everyone's here. Hi. I need another one. What other emotes do I have? We can do a cartwheel. Go. A cheese cartwheel. You know, cheese does come in wheels, so I think it makes sense that we can do a cartwheel. I love that one. It's a different direction with the cartwheel, huh? Made Pure Fearless up. He's a bit blue. I am looking a bit blue. It's true. Oh, I forgot to activate my music. Hold on. I did fix the audio issues that was having yesterday. So you should hear all the wonderful clicks and clacks of Minecraft now. I mean, look at all that. It's beautiful, isn't it? Absolutely gorgeous. If I go here, I can actually hear Minecraft music too. I want to add some of the new songs to my Minecraft playlist. Because some of the new songs they added are actually quite bangers, if I had to say. Wait, these people in my face! Hi. How's it going? Where's my 24/7 Minecraft music? It should be playing now. But it's on 0%. That's kind of rude. There we go. Let's make sure the audio device is correct. It is not. There we go. There we go. Spotify is a Minecraft thing now? That makes sense. Wow, just Gen 2. Is there one here? How's it going? Cartwheel! That's a good cartwheel. I like that one. Is that like flying? That's pretty good. Is Frappe available for adoption? He is. Frappe is coming back. Where we're going to revamp the adoption center, which is right behind me. I think a meteorite struck its roof and took the roof off, so we got to figure out a roof. We got to figure out. I forgot there was the panic attack emote in game. That's amazing. I love that. You can now pay money to have a panic attack in Minecraft. What a time to be alive. You can also pay to propose, you know? If your significant other plays Minecraft and you want to propose to them, don't worry. Someone's got you covered because there's a proposal emote. It's sort of hard to find them because there's like 4,000 emotes, but it's in there somewhere. I saw it. Oh yeah, you definitely have used that one. This is the best time I've spent. That's $3 I've ever spent. Don't know how to walk. Well, you gotta show me. I was not paying attention. What is it? The creek? With dollar signs? I already proposed, Fearless. It's a little late. I know. But better luck next time. That's really cool. I like that one. I think the front flip, though, is definitely my favorite. You can actually do the emotes while you're flying. So if I do my double dab, you can see I am doing it while flying. You can also do cartwheels while flying. You ever see like the Blue Angels or those other aerial performers? It's just like that, but you know, it's a piece of blue cheese flying across SlackVille shopping district doing cartwheels in air. You can also wave, you know, if someone's below you. Want to let them know they're nearby? Next time I hope not. I think the best, well, one of the best ones. I think that front flip one would be fantastic for flying. But let's see. Dressing room, one of the best ones. No, I guess I gotta go do it like this. There used to be a way to change the modes through the dressing room, but if we go here, and I want, it's either face plant or this one. I think it's this one. But we can equip both of them. So you're out for a leisurely stroll. And you decided to take flight, but then, uh-oh! You ran face first into a wall. And now, oops! I fell right on my face. What a tragedy. And you could also do the opposite, where it looks like you're a bug on a window shield as you fake die. Isn't that beautiful? I told everyone when they added the emotes, they would definitely add dabbing. And people didn't believe me back at the time, but are we having a secret meeting? Secret meeting. I'll dab for the secret meeting. Well, good. How you been, says Ekin? I've been okay. I've been sick. My computer wasn't working. My internet wasn't working. I'm feeling much better today, though. I did take a cough drop before today's stream, so hopefully I don't cough up too much. Beto better catch up, because I don't think he ever knew me. Well, maybe he did, you know, in a past life, in an alternate reality. Sköll's told me that he actually wants me to use some of the new blocks, specifically the pale wood, on our build. And I wanted to look at something here. People follow me now? we actually have some pale wood here in the shopping district, other than there's a tree, I think, over there. But this build, which I think is a post office, after stream, I was doing a little perusing, running around the shopping district, taking a peek at things. And this one actually has pale wood doors for the shutters. I was sort of thinking the trap doors might look better, but I do love these lines at the top and bottom of the door. And this beautiful iron here with the new wood. And yeah, yes, this is the new wood here, right? If you're playing Bedrock today, on the latest version of the game, which you probably don't have much of a choice if you play Bedrock, you can then go out and find this wood in the Pale Garden biome. It's not exactly easy to acquire if you're going at night, so avoid all the hassle and go during the day and leave before night. Otherwise, the creaking will spawn and he doesn't like visitors. This is also the new flower that spawns there. Comes in like 2 variants. The blossom version, which is a little yellow bulb in the center, and the flower sort of opens up. And this version, which is sort of all closed up. It's a very nice flower. And then this here is actually the new moss block. It looks pretty much the same as the old moss block, except it's much grayer, right? You can actually see that all over the floor here too, compared to the very, very green grass. And with the moss carpet, it's a bit hard to see here, but it sort of grows up on the side of blocks. So you can see it has these vines growing onto the full block on the side. And it's sort of hard to make it out against the moss block, but you can see the moss block has none of those vines, but here you have these white squiggly bits here. You can even see it a little better here. So those are just some of the new blocks. I think this is just calcite. I don't want to break it in case I ruin the facade, but those are some of the new blocks, and they do look really. Oh yeah, and this is the actual wood itself too. The wood itself has a totally unique texture. Lots of Minecraft woods in the game have a similar texture, but a different color. So over here, oh, that's stripped. I don't know if there's any good examples of just sitting around here for me to look at. But anyway, the texture is different, along with the color. It's much grayer than any other wood in the game, obviously, because it's pale wood, but it also has a very unique texture. It's all scraggly and beat up. It looks like there's holes in the bark. Very interesting block. Yeah, that's stripped wood over there. I don't think this is stripped. Is it? Is that what it looks like when it's stripped? Maybe we can take a little block. No, that's just the wood. If it was stripped, it'd be much whiter. Or are you talking about this? Is this the stripped wood? It is. Okay. I thought originally that was calcite, but that makes sense. Okay. Sort of it looks a little bit like calcite or diorite without black specks in it. It's pink. Does anyone else see that? It's like sort of pink. Let's go in here away from the red. I don't know. It's sort of got a pink look to it. I thought I joined. What did you join? Oh, did you do a cheese hunt and then die? Less pink than white terracotta. You're not wrong. White terracotta kind of sucks. I think white terracotta, I'm gonna be a little biased here, but I think white terracotta is the worst terracotta. It's this weird pinky fleshy color. It's practically the only use it has is really like either mixed with other blocks of a similar color like the other terracottas, or it's like a flesh tone. It's terrible as a white color. You're not wrong. I'll agree with you on that, you know? Maybe where I'm tempted to use white terracotta, we could use this block. Though white terracotta does have a flatter texture. Very nice. I love that color. So Sköll says we should use that in my build, but unfortunately, I don't have any pale wood. I only got bamboo. So we got to make do what I have. I did notice over here, though, someone grew a pale wood tree. Unless it's not there anymore. No, it's still there. That's actually what the trees look like. And you can see they're very similar to dark oak trees. almost in every single way. They're pretty much the same. But for now, they actually have a little leaf block animation. You can see the little leaves falling off, which is super cute. I think eventually, in one of the updates, I think they said that all trees are going to have particle effects. Right now, I think that's coming from an azalea blossom up there. It's not coming from the tree. But someday, we might actually have leaf effects for all the trees in the game. Trees! Blake has 140 cheese. Look at that. Let me scroll up. I think we missed a cheese heist. Yeah, we did. Okay. The mozzarella crew check their interdimensional cheese trays as they get ready to enter the mirror. Of course, everyone needs interdimensional cheese trays. Your charcuterie boards need to be able to brace the impact of other dimensions if you're going to steal the cheese of them. The crew arrives in a mirror universe where the ground is littered with craters. The moon really is made of cheese. Only some make it back to the spacesuits in time. The mirrors recycled for a cheesy redemption. Let's see who made it out alive. It was Gary with 25,000, and Blake somehow won 0? Did you bet 0? How did you win 0 cheese? Oh yeah, you just typed heist. You gotta type heist and then a number in order to put in some of your cheese to invest, you know? It's like an investment. Except you're invading an alternate dimension and raiding their cheese. Yeah, actually, they are going to change lodestones. Lodestones are a bit of a niche block right now, but they are gorgeous. And they're going to use, instead of netherite, I think they're going to use iron or something like that, right? Right now, they cost 1 netherite ingot each, which is pretty expensive, I'm not going to lie. So they've sort of moved over to making it a little cheaper. Which on the one hand is great because it means the block is more accessible. But on the other hand, it means that I don't have an excuse whenever I want to use it. I can't say, oh no, it's too expensive. I can't actually use it, you know? We've got pizza. What kind of pizza did you get? And what's everyone's favorite kind of pizza? I am a cheese man myself, as may not be a surprise to anyone. I love cheese pizza. No toppings except for more cheese. I always ask for extra cheese. Do I have a... I don't have a crafty bench. We can make one. No, not like that. Now we can. There we go. And today I had a small cheese pizza with garlic sauce. It was really good, actually. Sometimes I'll get a calzone. Just because it's like handheld. I mean, you hold pizza with your hand too, but pizza's pretty greasy. You know? The calzone, you got more than bread to protect your hands from the grease. You know? It's likely if he did, yeah. He had to go to the store. So this is going to be Aaron the Glow subscribed for 3 months with a What are you thinking about? Are you thinking about what pizza you have? I like ham and pineapple. A little bit of meat on your pizza is not too bad. Jeez. Who did that? Oh, that's your walk-on. I forgot. Oh, that's so good. Goat's cheese, roasted red onion, and balsamic glaze. Or a mushroom. Or blue cheese, or 6 cheese, or spinach and ricotta calzone. My favorite pizza place does this 10-cheese pizza. It's literally like a little bit of every cheese imaginable, at least here in the United States. And it's the best pizza I've ever had. There literally isn't anything that compares. It's so good. You miss your pocket, buddy? Okay, Aaron, I'm going to bring him back. We got him. We just got to put a roof on it. I really come to like tandoori chicken and jalapenos. You hear that, Mr. Jalapeno in the audience? You got a fan. in Sköll. So I've been thinking about the roof of this build, and I want something pointy on top. But I don't know if we could do that. Because the build is two blocks wide on that end. Mrs. Jalapeno? A thick crust pesto base pizza with 3 cheese, grilled chicken, sun-dried tomatoes, olives, and artichoke hearts. Wow, you guys have such exquisitely specific tastes in pizza. I'm over here saying I like cheese pizza. You guys are putting artichokes on your pizza. I'm not judging, but that is very specific. But then again, pizza is like one of the most widely consumed foods in the Western world, so it makes sense that people would have very finely developed tastes. You know, you get to try it so often that eventually you come upon something you really like. And they're also really customizable, right? Like other types of foods, you know, they come with customization options, but pizza really is in a league of its own when it comes to options. You just do so much with it, you know? It's like the sandwich of cheese. Or like a baked sandwich? No, I guess that doesn't make sense. Something like that. Nothing tops a cheese pizza. It really doesn't. A good cheese pizza. I get to judge a good cheese pizza on the cheese pull, though. Right? If it doesn't pass... That got very, very fast. If it doesn't pass the cheese pull test, is it really a pizza? Especially a cheese pizza. Did the joke go over your head then? A lot of things do. But, oh, hi. Oh, thank you. Wow, thank you. I hope you weren't standing there too long. I was not paying attention. I noticed it when I was up there, and I'm like, oh, just, you know, someone coming to say hi again. I didn't realize you would give me something. Thank you. I'm just going to chop this tree down because I want some of the saplings. And I could grow some more back home. It's a very nice block. I'm glad they didn't call this another oak variant. Imagine if this was pale oak or something. It's not, right? No, it is pale oak. I should eat my own words more often. Because it is pale oak. I was like, they shouldn't add more oaks to the game, but then they went ahead and did. I guess it makes sense. It's pretty much indistinguishable from dark oak in all but color. So that means there is a new competition for who's got the best oak. You know, I'm starting to regret not putting fortune in any of my tools. I don't have fortune. I could go back and get it. Normally I put fortune in my axe because I don't really need a silk touch axe. Mostly, pretty much anything. But I was like, nah, I don't need it. We're fine without it. The bird is going for a heist of 50,000. 50,000 is that's a lot of cheese. That's cheese bank vault right there. As long as there's some wood, it won't decay. Well, I think it will decay if it's 4 blocks away from any leaf. Or if any leaf's 4 blocks away or something like that from a log. I've actually never calculated that, so I may be wrong about that. But if I put one there, it should definitely not decay. There's a fortune book in the dojo. What's the dojo? We've got a dojo? Hi! How's it going? What's this? Fortune? Thank you. Coffee is joined the test round. And just like a dark oak tree, we will need 4 saplings for this cute little tree. This would definitely be the perfect tree for like a spooky biome. I mean, the Pale Garden is also already kind of spooky in itself. I think it also has its own musical cues. But if you're allowed to make your own custom like spooky biome, this is the block to use. The leaves are just perfect. The logs look great. So if you wanted to make like a leafless tree, I don't think this would be a bad block for that. One of those leafless scarred trees that look all dead, decayed. And then you could use the actual leaves themselves for brush on the ground. I didn't grab any leaves because I wanted the saplings. You do need 4 per tree, but the leaves would be great for all sorts of brush cover on the ground. I like to use leaves for that kind of stuff. Just place them on the ground, making bushes and stuff. You know, we could put some gray bushes around this. It would be a nice textural contrast with this building, giving it some ground cover. In real life, when people build buildings, you don't usually think about what goes around the building on the ground, but it's a big part of construction, especially for parking lots where they put in all those trees and stuff, because they have to be added afterward when it's all said and done. We can do something similar when we finish the build. We could start putting up some trees and stuff just in the immediate vicinity. I don't want to cover too much ground with the build. That'd be impolite to all the other builds around us. But we could definitely pretty up the ground here. We already got a little bit of pale grass in quotes, over there with this wonderful post office building. So why not? Trees! You have 250 cheese. Look at that. You've got a cheese income now. Souls of Dark Oak trees are cut down for the seeds of SlackVille. I think that could be actually really funny on the old SlackVille. There have been so many Dark Oak trees that died on SlackVille forever, in one way or another. Slack Space is actually in a Dark Oak forest biome on SlackVille forever. Wow, the roof is looking really bonkers from the inside. Let's take a peek at it from... Oh, goodness. There we go. Come over here. I guess I'll take the top off of it. Not the top. But, oh, goodness. I'm not going to take the roof off. I'm going to keep what we have. I'm just going to take off this a little bit. The pointy roof. And once we get this done, we can start naming the inventory pets. This shouldn't take too long, hopefully. And I've got some ideas. I have a master file of all the pet names that we've had over the years. So the beacon is sort of throwing me off a little bit here. I'm not used to building with a beacon. A haste beacon. Maybe that's why we need some pale oak on SlackVille forever. I'm not even sure where you would find them, actually. I don't think you can buy. I don't think you can buy the I'm trying to think about symmetry and talk at the same time, and it's not working. But I don't think you can buy pale wood saplings from wandering traders. Like, in the past, they've added wandering trader loot for new biomes so that even if you don't find the biome, you can still get some of the blocks. I don't know if the wandering trader sells it. So in a world that's really, really old, like SlackVille Forever, it actually might be really, really hard to find any of the really good stuff when it comes to the pale wood biome. Because not only would you have to go out and explore pretty far to find the biome itself, but when it comes to actually getting the wood, it means unless you find that biome, you can't play with it, right? I mean, that's the basics of the game. Right, you got to find the biome to play the wood. But don't take that out of context. But on a really, really old world where thousands of blocks in every direction have been explored already, it's just really hard to find that kind of biome. Sköll and I had the same problem when we were searching on CourageCraft for pale wood. We had to go out to 13,000 blocks to find a single pale wood biome. The wandering trader does sell it. There we go. So you can get it that way. I'm glad that they did that, because I remember when they added dripstone. I was playing on my single player world, and I was like, I don't really want to go exploring to find a little bit of drip leaf. But the wandering trader had them, and I was able to actually buy dripstone from him. And because dripstone is farmable, it means you don't actually need to find the biome. That's good to know. So you guys know all the secrets. I'm not in tune to Minecraft as much as I would have been in the past. Let's see. We're right there. Actually, it's you should be like that. That. Think of all the possibilities. We can also swap out some of the wood in the building, actually, for pale wood. That's a lot of bamboo. What does bamboo mean? Oh. Bamboo. Okay. Yeah, it is. Hi, Hatter. How you doing? How's that new series you're working on going? I saw you were publishing videos pretty religiously there. You were getting some consistent videos out of it. Let's get this guy in place. I have died a lot. I wouldn't be surprised if you had said you lived. That's when I would think that something fishy is going on. The one thing with bamboo, because I'm using the blocks, is they do have a different top texture from their side texture. And it's much more yellow, closer to the color of this. Sort of like a log block, actually. If we grab this. Hi. Oh, thank you. You didn't need to give me that, but thank you. Thank you, Mickey. Thank you. If you look at a log block, you could sort of see that on the top, you get some of the inside of the block. Right? If I were to strip this, it's all white all over because the bark is covering up a little bit of the white on the outside. Right? And now that there's no bark, you can see the white from all angles. It's very similar with the bamboo block, where from the side you get the color of the quote-unquote bark, and from the top you get that yellow color, which is still inside the bamboo, which is what this is. I guess it'd be called pulp. Not an expert in wood, but when I'm building the roof, I want the green to show because, you know, that's the block I'm playing with. I don't want the yellow to show. So any blocks that are facing towards the outside, I want to be pointing up. It means that I need to mess around with the placement of the block quite a bit. I don't want the green to be exposed to the outside. Can't do anything about it on the top, but I can do it on the sides. So, or a very yellow roof from the top. 3 a week right now. 3 videos a week. 12 videos behind in editing. You've been going ham on that. And because the placement of this block matters, it means I need to have space actually pointed upward. Like that. Oh, you know what? Now that Mickey gave me so many of these cute little saplings, I want to show off the sapling itself. The sapling is totally unique. Lots of the other saplings of the game are unique, obviously, but they typically are a straight little sapling with leaves on top. Sort of miniaturization of the actual tree. This is really different. It gives this almost swamp-like look to it, right? It almost reminds me of a little baby mangrove tree, right? We have this nice center bit here and these dangling leafy bits on either end. Or like a weeping willow, maybe, where the leaves themselves dangle off the tree rather than being held firm like a normal tree. I think that'd go great as decoration on the ground in places, or, and I don't have one, but it looks great in a potted plant. If you want to put it up for decoration. It's a very nice block all around. I like azalea, and I'll still complain about azalea, but azalea has no wood type yet. It's still just oak. Maybe it should be azalea oak. I mean, we got pale oak, we got dark oak. Maybe we need milk oak, I don't know. Pink oak. Cherry oak, I don't know. There's already a million types of oak. Azalea should have its own log type. The leaves on azalea are great. The samplings are even more unique than these. Right? These are a 2D texture. Whenever you see an item on the ground like that, you can see it spinning. You can see it's two-dimensional, essentially. It has no 3D-ness to it. Most blocks in the game you place, they have like a 3-dimensionality to them. Okay? They've got a space on the inside and outside. They have a volume to them. Most of the grasses and samplings in the game don't have that. They're a 2D texture, especially from the top, like that. And it's essentially, if we look at it from this angle, a 2D texture, and then another 2D texture of itself. So it's like 2 pieces of paper cut into each other, almost, to make it look 3-dimensional. All the grass type things in the game are like that. Like if we go over here to grass, it's exactly the same way. We look at it from above. It's just 2 textures, 2 of the same exact texture at 45-degree angles to each other, or a 90-degree angle. Sorry. All right. Little X shape. The azalea bushes are 3-dimensional textures. They're some more like this than this. And they make some great for bushes and stuff. And that's why I think they should deserve their own oak, or their own wood type. They already have a unique flower variant for their leaves. They have 2 unique saplings, along with the 2 unique leaves. Why don't they have their own wood type? It's been ridiculous that they're oak. Anyway. I'm getting too sidetracked. That's a fearless stream in a nutshell. I get sidetracked very easily. Let's get up here and actually finish the ceiling. Or the roof. Chewbacca redeemed a fearless fact. Ooh, you got me again, Chewie. I'm not sure. What's a good fact? Yesterday we had the Vatican fact. Oh, I'll give you a cheese one, okay? The United States government keeps millions of pounds of cheese in cheese caves all over the country. There is a strategic cheese reserve kept by the United States government in case of emergencies. And that's a true fun fact. It originally came up because the United States government subsidizes milk production. That's why milk, if you ever go to buy from the store, it's relatively cheap. During the early 2000s, when I was growing up, there was lots of ad campaigns of got milk with celebrities like Shaq or whoever else with milk mustaches. Right? They're trying to get kids to drink milk because milk is, in the United States at least, is fortified with vitamins A and E or something like that, and a bunch of other key minerals. It's also ultra pasteurized in the United States, so it's relatively safe to drink, and it's relatively cheap. I don't know, just a couple dollars per gallon. And that's because the federal government subsidizes it. It essentially pays its farmers to make milk, but that means there's a lot of milk being made, and, well, what are you going to use it for? You can sell it, and they do, but they make way more than they sell for cheese or for just straight up consumption, like buying it in milk gallons. So the United States government started making cheese out of it quite a while ago, way before I was born, and probably before most of the audience was born. They began making, well, government cheese. They used to give it away, a lot of it, but now they just keep a bunch of it and use it occasionally for other things. In queso emergency, there we go. The only way a Fearless stream is going to be on track if the goal is to be off track. Maybe that's one of the streams someday. It'll be an off-track stream. We'll just go on a million different tangents all the time. And then, instead of going to a million different tangents, because that's what I plan to do, we'll actually get something done. It's reverse psychology to the extreme degree. Now, let me get up higher a little bit. So we need a block right here, like that. Next, we're going to need... I should probably mimic it on the other side so I don't forget. Yeah, right there. Like that. And then between that was more of the same. Oops. It's a good thing bamboo is pretty cheap. Why can't it be the 31st already? Are you excited for Sniper Elite? Is that what you're excited for? Or is there something else that's happening on the 31st that's equally as exciting? I gotta focus now. Hi, new here. How's it going? Radar, how's it going? How you been, buddy? Hope you had a good New Year's. I did see you at the very end of my stream after I ended. You did the cheese command. So I know you were there yesterday, but I didn't get to say hi. Fight Club? What? Radar is a part of Fight Club? Well, you guys are not supposed to tell me about Fight Club. If you're doing Fight Club, you know, gotta keep it secret. First rule of Fight Club is you don't talk about Fight Club. That's the rule. Living the dream. My dream is a lot of cheese, and I highly doubt you're living a life of cheese. And if you are, I'm very jealous. Very jealous. There we go. Look at that. We're almost done. We just got these the divots to take care of, which will be a little bit harder, but. What is Fight Club? There you go. That's the spirit. Onion cheese? What's an onion cheese? Oh, living the dream, he's the Matrix. Okay. Who's breaking totems? That's kind of rude. I had my hands off the keyboard, but I don't like the sound of a breaking totem. Someone trying to get rid of me here? Yes, they are. Look at that. I asked and the server answered. Rude. What's the cheese of the day? Is it cheese.com time? We'll wait until the server restarts and then we'll do cheese of the day. It'll give me something to do while we're waiting. Patter, what are you doing to me? I'm looking at Discord, man. Who's sending me a message? Stop messing with me, okay? I'm trying to focus. This is my focused face right here. You see that? That's a face of sheer commitment and willpower. No. 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 You're missing one achievement for the Stanley Parable. Is it the 10 years one? Oh, I need to light this up, actually. I didn't think about that. So I got... I was going to ask what that's from, but it says Adventure Time. Is that cinnamon bun, I think? Oh, I got carrots here. Look at that. Nice, tasty surprise. I thought I had frog lights at one point in time. I was lighting up my base with frogs. Which sounds like it's a little cruel, but it's okay. They like it. Got some wool. Oh, we have sea lanterns. I can use sea lanterns. And if we need to, we can replace them with frog lights. Hygiene has a frog light farm. Yes, I am. Sköll and I are going to play the new Sniper Elite game when it comes out. Maybe I'll stream it. That felt real. What was that? That wasn't real. That would have sounded way more real than the other ones, okay? It's like someone's stalking me. Someone's sitting in voice chat just listening to me and left. And I'm like, huh? Maybe they were too shy to say something. You're debating on playing number 5 again. I don't actually have the 5th one. My brothers do, and that's what they played. I stole someone's 8. No, never mind. My keeps back. That sounded real. It did sound real. It was like just at the right volume. No, I've heard that one way too much. Okay, I've heard that one way too much. I'll be around here bouncing around like a maniac, and my in real life I'll be bouncing around like a maniac, and I'll accidentally unplug my headset. Or one time I unplugged my mouse. I've got a new desk set up, and my mouse's cord was really long and getting caught on things. So I was like, I'll tie it up. You know, I got a twist tie or whatever. I'll tie it up so it's not so long. But then, you know, I pulled my mouse back and I unplugged my mouse. Thankfully, I didn't break it, but I unplugged it. And then I was like, why is my mouse not working? I heard the noise and I'm like, did I break it? What's this? Lights! Wow, thank you. I wish in real life it worked like that. I would say, I just need some frog lights and would show up. I just need, you know, $200 million in cash. Drop attack on hygiene? Are you saying I should drop down and punch him? No, not hygiene. Oops, I fell again. Okay. What did I do for this other side? Oh, you know, we created this thing. No. No, guys. Wait, what is that? Is that a diamond block? Is that $200 million? Is someone actually? What is going on? No, he's Hatter again. Hatter, what are you doing to me? I guess a meter block of diamond would probably be pretty expensive if I had to guess. Okay, I need to create this thing now. I forgot about this. Oh, never mind. At least I got to my $200 million before I got kicked out. One flawless 1 meter cube diamond. Yeah, you're right. You're right. That would be a lot of money. How much money would it be? Do you think it'd be close to like $200 million, or because that's a lot of diamond. That's a lot of diamond. That's a noise I haven't heard in literally forever. Usually it's just the more modern error upset noise. Okay, let's grab cheese tax. What are you guys doing to me? I want to be off a loop. You're getting distracted, okay? But you're right. We do need to pay the cheese tax. If we go like this. Oh, no. What? Wait. Hold on. But in inclusions, it would be many millions. That's what I would think, right? It's a big diamond. And diamonds, I mean, small ones can be thousands of dollars. So a fish-sized diamond was 50 million. So it'd probably be more than 200 million. It'll be trillions. It'll be expensive. Think about how much money that Minecraft Steve can fit in his inventory. Jeez! Okay, you got me. It's cheese.com. You can see here that we're live on cheese.com. You can see the little blinking light. And our cheese battery is fully charged, so we're ready to read on the cheese of the day, which is a fancy cheese. Did you know? In 1993, Crayola invented a color named macaroni and cheese and the hue family orange. I want the macaroni and cheese flavored crayon. Okay, let's read about the cheese of the day. Today's cheese of the day is Gincello, a gin and lemon Cheshire cheese. It looks really fancy. I bet it tastes pretty good. It's vegetarian, but not vegan. Gincello waxed truffle cheese combines the refreshing taste of lemon and the signature flavor of gin with a creamy Cheshire cheese. Resulting cheese offers a... What's that? Why are there hats on my screen? I can't... How was I reading with all that on screen? Cheesy jokes. I'm gonna send a letter to cheese.com that they need a cheesy joke section. Right? They got cheeses by category, gifts, recipes, a blog. But there's no cheese joke section. I think we're severely missing one here. Should be right here. Hydrate? I could do that. I'm trying to stay on target, but there's hats on screen, okay? What is that? What even is that about? Is that a jester hat? How am I supposed to stay on target when I'm getting invaded by hats? Okay, where were we with the cheese? The creamy texture of Cheshire cheese. The resulting cheese offers a perfect balance of sweet and... A dunce cap? Wow. 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 Wow, guys. The cheese offers a balance of sweet and tangy flavors with a subtle botanical hint. Wow, they're pulling the big words. Botanical. That's how you know it's serious. The slightly crumbly texture and zesty finish make it an ideal addition to any cheese board, and is perfect when paired with a crisp gin and tonic. Wait, it's gin though. That's its flavor, right? So you're eating gin cheese, right? While drinking gin? A reward? Is this the reward? The gin and tonic with your gin cheese? With your alcoholic cheese? A pair of Gincello cheese with a sweet digestive biscuit to create a perfect harmony of flavors. Synonyms is exactly the same name, but with waxed truffle at the end. What is that? You have a giant radar remote? Why is it so big? Why is your head so big, radar? Oh, did someone do the storytime redeem? It's radar. That makes sense. Change skin. You did redeem change skin, so what skin would you like me to play? You know, right now we're multi-keys, but if you have a better idea. Oh yeah, you did do it. Okay. Wait. Wait. Did you guys coordinate that to do the disconnect, a cow moo, and then a reconnect? I can't do it again. I have 70,000 points. That's a lot of points. I need to do one of those big redeems so we could spend them all. I mean, use them all, you know. And Raider did want a cheesy joke. Cheesy jokes are pretty dangerous, and we are cheese.com, so that means that our cheese levels are reaching maximum. The danger couldn't be greater. But, you know, I am Mr. Fearless, not Mr. Cowardice, so I think we need to go headlong into the cheese jokes. They're so dangerous because they're just so funny, you know? Just laugh and laugh and laugh. You can't hold it in. I'll give you a free fun fact with the cheese joke. Or maybe I'll wait till someone to redeem it, you know? I'll keep this one. No free fun fact. I'm rescinding the free offer. But I do have a new fun fact for you. This cheese joke related. Behold the power of cheese! Hydrate again? Fearless back. Guys, we're supposed to wait. No, stop. You're supposed to wait. You're supposed to wait. It's okay, say it later. Fine. Okay, you redeemed 2 of them, so I got 2 fun facts. But the first one is actually that a famous Greek philosopher, what was his name? A famous Greek philosopher watched a goat eat a fig from a fig tree. Figs are a fruit that comes from a tree, right? And you know, I'll give you the second fun fact about figs. So he watched a goat eat a fig from a tree, and he laughed so hard that he died. And it was the first recorded instance of someone laughing so hard that they died. And he was also a famous joke teller during his time. And the reason why he thought it was so funny was partly because he was drunk, but because in Greek culture, figs are religious objects and goats are considered dirty, right? So the fact that a dirty old goat ate a fig tree from a fig tree, right off the fig tree, like ate the fig right off of it, caused him to laugh and laugh and laugh. They ended up dying from laughter. And I think that's what's going to happen here when I read out this cheese joke. It's going to be so funny that you're just going to end up completely dead. You know, you're going to laugh and laugh and laugh until you fall over. 7 more facts. What? 7 more facts? I don't know if I have the 7 more. Guys, what are you doing? 7 more facts? Seven? A creepy girl after 2? You're gonna kill me instead. Okay, well, we'll do the cheese joke. It doesn't help that my nose is running. You guys are making me talk so much. What are you guys playing? What are you doing? 10, 11. No, guys, hold on. Okay. Let's go quick fire one. Figs, the fruit comes from when the fig wasp crawling into the fruit and dying, implanting its eggs in the fruit. And that's what causes the fig to be fertilized. So every time you eat a fig, you're eating dead wasp. Guys, too many facts. We're doing facts. And now apparently I better not be taking damage. Hold on. I didn't close the game, so you know I'm still alive. Okay, you didn't kill me this time. What's the other one? I need to think of some quick ones. Oh, I got one. Hold on. So when you grow up and you learn math in school, one of the things they'll teach you about triangles is the Pythagorean theorem: a squared plus c squared, b squared equals c squared. And it's called the Pythagorean theorem because it's named after a dude, right? Just like most things in math, a guy named Pythagoras. Pythagoras. So let's do that as fact 1, okay? It's named after an actual person named Pythagoras. Pythagoras was someone that we know very little about in real life. We have no idea really anything about his life because he was part of a secret religious cult called the Cult of Pythagoras. He had his own cult around him, and they had all sorts of weird beliefs. I might have to look them up. They weren't allowed to eat beans. They weren't allowed to stir fire with a knife. They were not allowed to wear rings. They were not allowed to touch earth when it thundered. They had to avoid public roads. They could not eat towards the sun. And they had to wear all white clothes. Oh, yeah, they had to take off the right shoe before leaving. They had all sorts of weird rules about their behavior. And after he died, the cult completely evaporated. It completely disappeared because it was really about him. Mr. Pythagoras in this case. So that's fact number 2. But did you know that Pythagoras killed someone because they violated his religious belief? Okay. Back in the day, part of the cult of Pythagoras' belief system was around mathematics and the sanctity of mathematics. They believed numbers were real, that they actually existed out there somewhere, floating out in space, and they were communicating with their new god of numbers by doing mathematics. But mathematics had to follow strict rules in order to appease this external force of numbers, right? Some types of numbers were bad numbers, okay? You might think, oh, maybe it's like 6, in some cultures 6 is a bad number, maybe 7. No. It's much more esoteric than that. We're talking about mathematicians. Their bad numbers were repeating decimals that couldn't be expressed as a ratio of integers. It's complicated, but whenever you have fractions in mathematics, those numbers tend to be really easy to deal with, like 3 over 4, 5 divided by 6. Those numbers are way easier to deal with than pi. You can't express pi as a fraction. The number pi is 3.1459, something like that. Those kinds of numbers were forbidden in the cult of Pythagoras. But there's a famous number in that category that comes up when you play with triangles, and it's the square root of 2. One of the cult of Pythagoras' members said that the square root of 2 could not be expressed as a ratio of integers, and he was killed for it. They killed him because he said the square root of 2 cannot be expressed as a ratio of integers. So that's fact 3. They killed someone because they said a bad number. Some people have not heard the tales of Super Cow. Well, can Super Cow be a fact? Hi, what's up? 7. Okay, we got 7 more. 7 more facts. Guys, I'm running out of facts. Okay. Can I get my pick back? Oh yeah, of course. Where you at? I was wondering when you were going to ask for it back. I'll put it here for you. It's right there. What else? I'm going to give you a cheese fact. It's believed cheese first came to be when someone was riding across the desert, probably something like the Sahara or one of the other deserts in the Middle East. Inconceivable. Inconceivable. I think cheese is very conceivable. I could definitely imagine cheese. I already forgot my fact. What was I talking about? The origin of cheese. It's believed that cheese first originated when someone was taking milk across the desert in really hot conditions in a sheep's stomach or a cow's stomach. Because one of the key ingredients in making cheese is rennet, which comes from, the inside of baby cows in their stomach. And sometime, many thousands of years ago, someone was traveling across the desert in temperatures upwards of 100 degrees. And what ended up happening is the milk they were carrying with them curdled, but not in the normal way, where it curdles and tastes disgusting, but it curdled and turned to cheese. And there we go. By accident, cheese was born. I'll give you another cheese fun fact. The ancient Romans used to have cheese as part of their rations for soldiers. One of the benefits of cheese is that you essentially turn protein into a solid, long-lasting form. Right? There's lots of protein and fats and carbohydrates in milk. And once you solidify it and turn it into cheese, it lasts a really long time. So instead of worrying about the milk spoiling, by putting it into a cheese form, particularly a nice hard cheese that'll last a really long time, you can take it with you on large campaigns. And now you have a good protein source for your soldiers. So the Roman army used to issue cheese as part of their rations. And living on that, another fun fact, is the American army still does the same thing to this day. But nacho cheese actually began because of a military ration. Nacho cheese and American cheese. During the early 1900s, there was lots of cheese being made, specifically cheddar cheese. It was and still is one of the most popular cheeses in the world. And we, Americans, inherited our love for cheddar from the British, who invented cheddar. But when you make cheddar on an industrial scale, lots and lots of cheddar gets thrown out because it's bad cheddar. Either it fell on the floor or the cuttings are not quite right. You know, it gets sold in blocks or slices. If it's not either a block or a slice, you can't really sell it. So it just gets thrown away as food waste. But a couple of enterprising individuals realized they could sell those trimmings if they worked them up a little bit, you know? Got to do a little something to these trimmings to make them more edible. In this case, someone puts horseshoes up here. In this case, they mixed it with, I think it was citric acid. I'm going to ask Google just to make sure. Yeah, it's citric acid, which is it's the acidic stuff in lemons and limes. They mixed the citric acid with cheddar byproducts, those clippings that would have been thrown out. They're still edible clippings, but they're just not the stuff they would sell typically, particularly to consumers. And they invented what today we would consider nacho cheese, a cheese sludge made from leftover cheddar. Niall Blue made American cheese in a recent video. He did. You're not wrong. But citric acid isn't the only thing that American cheese needs. And that wasn't figured out until way later. At first, they were just using citric acid to combine the cheese droppings into something that would be formable. You can pour it into a mold and you can spread it on things like a cheese spread. But they didn't have to figure out how to re-solidify it, to turn it back into a solid again, until after the war, after World War II. I mean, they figured it out before World War II, but it wasn't marketable until after World War II. So they were having a hard time selling this cheese sludge to anyone. Nobody's going to want to buy a cheese goop unless they have a reason for it. So during the Second World War, the American Army was looking for foods to put in their rations, and they were partnering with American companies to provide those rations. This is before MREs were a thing. They were tin cans or tin platters with pre-portioned food stuffs that were pre-packaged and sent overseas. So it was a very lucrative business to get into this and pre-package the foods. And they were looking for a portable protein source that would last a large stringent of temperatures, hot and cold, and wouldn't go bad very quickly. Most meats, most milks products, and yeah, lots of cheeses go bad after a long time. But this cheese product that they had created didn't go bad. So it became a part of the rations to the U.S. military. American soldiers would get nacho cheese. And that's how cheese was born. Actually, it might have been World War I. I mischaracterized that. I think it was World War I. And that's why, okay, I'll give you another fun fact. That's where American cheese gets its name, American cheese. When the Americans were on the French line in World War I, they had this cheese goop, and the French, being their aficionados of cheese they are, made fun of us for our cheese choices. And they called it American cheese derivatively, like as a joke. But that name caught on, and when Americans came back, they wanted more of it. And a similar thing happened in World War II, when after that, people wanted more of this cheese stuff that they had during the war. So eventually they figured out how to re-solidify the cheese and turn it into solid pieces again. And American GIs coming home from the war were like, hey, I want some of that. I got a hankering for it, a taste for it during the war. So sales of American cheese completely exploded. It turns out it's the perfect cheese for spreading on things because it's meltable. It's the perfect cheese in grilled cheese, again, because it's meltable and it retains its shape. A lot of other cheeses separate when you cook them. Cheese is a very complicated food stuff. It has lots of things in it. And if you cook most cheeses, they tend to fall apart. The oils and their fats separate. But because American cheese has citric acid in it or other substitutes, it causes it to stick together very well, chemically. It doesn't separate, which makes it perfect for melting. Over to you. Thank you. Gary, how are you doing? I got a wave. I think I have the Gary wave one. Where is it? Where did I put the Gary wave? Here? Oh, not there. I got a button for it. It'd be easier to just type it out, but I have an automatic button for it. There we go. The Gary wave! Hope you're doing fantastic, Gary. I watched a little bit of your stream earlier. I couldn't watch it all because I was a little busy this afternoon, but I was glad to see it when I could. Anyway, we're actually almost done with my roof. How many more facts do we need? I'll try to do a rapid fire on facts. Block did I use? I think that's the stripped block, isn't it? Yeah. But while I make more of it, I need to place this on the ground and then take my axe to it. Oh, I guess I can't stack them on top of each other quite like that because I need to be able to strip them. Trying to think of another good fact. Okay, I got one. Etymology is the study of languages. You know how they connect together, I think. Right? I'll just say, yeah. Yeah, etymology with a T. Entomology is a study of insects. That's different. But etymology is a study of words. And when you look at the English language, you may notice it's a little weird compared to other languages. I mean, it's relatively similar to German, French, even Italian, and that we use the same letters. But, and here's the fun fact, we're one of the only languages in the world that has a spelling bee other than French. Most other languages don't have as much trouble with how their words are spelled. And it's because we inherited lots and lots of words from French when the Normans, which is like Norman, like you think of Normandy in World War II, that was like where D-Day happened. Normandy is where the Normans came from. 1,000 years ago, the Normans were French-speaking people that lived in northern France, and they invaded England and won at the Battle of Hastings. And with it, they brought their language over. So the ruling class of England, for a long time, spoke French. So a lot of the French words bled into English, and with it came a lot of the spelling customs, such as silent letters, vowels that aren't pronounced, things like that. Like if you think of the word knife, it has a K in it. You don't pronounce the K. At one point, we might have in English. So it might have been knife, but we don't anymore. And that makes it hard to spell lots of words. The only other language that really has a spelling bee is French. It's French. So there you go. English is so tough that we have our own competitions to see who can spell the most words. And that makes it particularly hard for non-English speakers to learn English. just because it's got all the sort of quirky words going on. It's another one. Well, that's another fun fact. I can give you another English fun fact. English is, you might have heard, English is one of the most important business languages in the world, but it's also the language for air traffic control across the world, because Americans are a lot of the times the ones traveling, and the planes they use are American. And during the birth of air travel, it was even more the case than it was today. Lots of agencies around the world that handle air traffic started to use lots and lots of English, where it became the standard language for airplane to ground communication. So now even countries that fly between non-English speaking countries may use English as the intermediary language between them. Because say, I don't know, say you're a Japanese pilot flying to South Korea. They speak Korean, you speak Japanese, but it's very likely you both may speak English. So it just turned out to be one of the better intermediary languages for communication. That way, there's no lost information, right? In very important situations, you need to be able to communicate very clearly. And relying on translations or worrying about transcribing errors, it's not something you really want to have in emergencies. So there you go, another fun fact. We could go even further with another language fun fact. Despite English being one of the most preeminent languages on the planet, the most spoken language is a collection of languages. Today, we would probably call it Chinese, but classically, it's called Mandarin. It's actually where the Marvel villain gets his name, the Mandarin. It's the name of the Chinese language. And the most spoken of, well, maybe not the most spoken. I should say the most common way of writing down Chinese is simplified Chinese. It was created during the 50s to make Chinese more easy to communicate between different regions. China is a very big place. Lots of people live there for very many thousands of years, even though they all speak similar-ish languages. And I just characterize them as all Chinese. They're not all the same. There's different dialects, different versions of Chinese. I mean, China itself is, probably equivalent to the space of Europe, And just think about how different French and German are from each other, and even to English. And that's some of the differences you might get Chinese. So there was a lot of big effort to simplify the written Chinese language. So even if people spoke different languages, they would all write the same way. And it would be easier to learn. English became the language of science because of religion. And it might be just much the same thing. History is a big muddy mess. And one of the reasons why English is one of the dominant languages today is not just because of the supremacy of the United States on the political stage, but because for a long time, the most powerful nation in the world was Great Britain. And if you wanted to be a well-known scientist, you had to join what's it called? The Fellow Royal Sciences or something like that? Scientists? Something like that in the UK. If you wanted to be treated as a semi-serious scientist. A good example, actually, and here's another fun fact. You're getting way more of this, Evan, probably. Another fun fact is that Isaac Newton, the inventor of calculus, one of the most important categories of mathematics, was actually the co-inventor of calculus. It wasn't only him, even though he's characterized as the inventor. It was someone else named Lublins, which was, I think he was German, an older German mathematician who invented very similar strategies to Isaac Newton. around the exact same time. Now, it's one of those strange coincidences where people around the same time come up with the exact same idea. But Loblinz was German. He was elderly. He was not considered a preeminent mathematician of the age, partly because he wasn't part of the Royal Society. Obviously, because he was German. So when it came to actually accrediting someone with the discovery of calculus, Isaac Newton was overshadowed, or I should say Loblinz was overshadowed by Isaac Newton, because Newton was not only a member, but he was one of the preeminent members of the society. Okay? So in cases like that, it's not just a matter of like what language is more practical, it's also about who you know. Life is about connections. You often hear about in work, you got to do networking to make good connections so you can get a good job. And it's true because people usually make decisions based off of who they know. It's just human nature. So when it comes to languages, it's often about who knows what that becomes preeminent. And the United Kingdom, for a long time, was the most powerful nation in the world for about 200 years. So with that came sort of English hegemony, with their language and culture dominating large parts of the world. And that includes the sciences. Lots of science was done in the United Kingdom. If you read about lots of contributions, you'll see that many of them have Lord in their name. And that's because they're English lords, the wealthy English aristocrats. A lot of science was done by wealthy people in general, because wealthy people had the time to do science. I need this slab, but I don't know what this is, because I keep middle clicking it, but is it this one? Okay, it's this one. Another good example, and another fun fact for you guys, is the inventor of the Kelvin scale, which is a scale of absolute temperature. It's a way to measure temperature without involving water. Fahrenheit and Celsius involve water in their temperature scale. So they tend to converge, actually, if you get to really cold temperatures. That'll be the first fun fact, is that I think at negative 39 or something like that, or 39 degrees, Celsius and Fahrenheit are the same. I'm going to look that up right now just to make sure it's the right temperature number. Yeah, at negative 40. At negative 39 something, they become exactly the same, just because they're based off of the temperature of water. And water that gets that cold, it's like pretty much the same. Kelvin, on the other hand, is an absolute temperature. So it's how you measure like really, really, really cold things or really, really hot things, because it doesn't vary by whatever you're measuring. And Kelvin was named after, the Sköll was named after a guy named Lord Kelvin, who did a bunch of other inventions at the time. Celsius was also named after a famous dude. So it's much the same story with Celsius. I gotta think of another one. You guys are running me dry on fun facts. I'm not gonna have any left. Are those slabs? It's a block on a slab. Oh, are those the 6-sided bark blocks? Let's pick that block up and see what it is. No, it's just 2 slabs. Oh, that should be easy. But the real main language of science is mathematics. Once I get the roof in, I might want to work on the roof a little bit later. not for today's stream, but I might want to do something else. The roof really isn't just speaking today, you know? I love the shape of the walls, right? I love this curved shape here that we've got going on. But the roof, in my mind, I sort of want to drape, and this is a really weird analogy, so you have to forgive me, but I want to drape a piece of cloth on top of it, you know? Like, imagine grabbing a blanket by the center of the blanket and pulling it upward like as if it was draped over a ghost. But you don't pull it tight, so it's just loosely hanging by its center. That's sort of what I wanted to do with the roof, where we have a nice point up here, you know, somewhere up here, and then it sort of cascades down the sides. Sort of like a tower. I'll put this roof in that we're working on right now, but I don't know if I'm looking at the right world. I might look at the wrong world. But the idea is that I wanted like a pointy roof on this building. You know, we could start selling the pets without the roof. If I don't finish the roof in a reasonable amount of time, that's what we might do. I want to go here. What time is the trade-off? 9, right? It might be appropriate just to see the roof for later and actually get to naming the pets, so we can actually get the pets in place. But sort of like this. This is my palace build. It's fairly large, but you can see here. Imagine this, but it had more of a flayed-out roof here, right? As part of the roof itself. It's got a nice point to it. It curves down. Maybe this would be a better example. Like this is like a teardrop roof, something like that. Yeah, we got 23 minutes until we got to do the trade-off. So let's spend some time naming some items. So the whole point of this shop is that we're going to be giving out the inventory pets to all the wonderful people of the server. On previous seasons, they were free, and that shall remain the case. And I have recorded every one that I've ever given out. And I think that it's going to be worth it to start this back up again and start giving them out. Now, the previous seasons, we had a post office. And I think this is a post office right here. But I don't know how many people have actually claimed a stall yet. I don't even know if I've claimed one. I'm hoping that most of these people have claimed one. And we'll be able to give them their pet. There's someone on the server named Mankind. I don't recognize the name, but that's an amazing name. Okay. I guess I'll claim one. After that flurry of fun facts, I'm gonna claim that I have done all the fun facts I need to. Because I gave a lot there, you know, you got lots of different fun facts, from language to history to science and mathematics. You got a religious one there with the cult of Pythagoras. Okay. So what I try to do is give a bunch of items to all those people named there. And then I'm also going to check. I don't know if there's going to be a list of people active on the server, but we'll start with the people that I know and give them each an inventory pet. You're keeping it paused for me. Thank you. Let's see. Because there's not going to be a post office for everyone there, that's why I wanted this shop, so I could set up a place for not only people to buy, or to pick up, I shall say, their original pet, but it also gives them a chance to pick up more pets. So, you know, Because pale wood is such a new block, I think we can have a pale wood pet. I don't want to use a block that could be easily consumed. So I think a sapling would make a great pet because you might lose the name by placing it on the ground. But that's okay. It's easy to rename a guy. Oh, I didn't bring an anvil. I do have iron from a beacon, though. Before we cannibalize my beacon, let's see what I have. One iron ingot. I know that's an inventory pet if I ever did see one. Let's see. And I will have to go on a selection spree for certain specific items. That's okay, though. Because some of the pets already have an item type. And I think that some of the pets will evolve as well. You've missed Webster? We could do Webster right now. The recipe for the new chiseled bookshelf. What if Webster evolved, you know? What if they're a chiseled bookshelf now? Can I use bamboo to do this? If I use... If we do this... Will this work? Yeah! Webster's get an upgrade! That's the thing with the inventory pets. They can level up. And you could pay me to level them up if you want. I will... Let's see. I'm going to... But over the course of the season, they'll level up by themselves. Let's grab... Let's just grab my beacon base. I can go get some more iron later to refill the base. But I don't want to run out of time here for our project. Now, let me open up the paper. Do you remember what color Webster was? If you don't, that's okay. I'll try to look it up. Because they all have unique colors as well with their name. Let's go here, there, here. If you would like a pet and you are on SlackVille, please let me know now and I will name them. During stream, the last 17 minutes here, we can get out pets for people who are here. I can always do more pets when offline or another stream. But considering this is a stream weekend, the first of the new year, I'm opening it up for anyone who's on SlackVille, the server, the world, to get a pet. Obviously, I can't give you a pet if you're not on the world. I can, however, if you're not on the world, add it to the available pets for sale. So if you're not on the world, but you think a good name for a pet or a good item, throw it my way. I can't afford everything, obviously. There's not going to be another right pet unless it's mine. But if you got an idea, I'm down. Let's go here. Someone redeem story time. Let's do a story time towards the end of stream here. We'll end on the story time. A Nautilus shell named Shelly. Wickless needs a pet. Yeah. I have some ideas for a pet for you, but if you've got any ideas, first of all, let me know. Unless you want it to be a surprise. So I can work them off of a stream and then supply them that way. Where'd my document go? Every time I open documents, they always open in the oddest place possible. They open on the wrong screen and they're really tiny. Not sure what's up with that. I got kicked from the world, of course. You ever the problem where you open up a new program and you're like, where is it? Why is it hiding from me? It happens to me all the time now. Okay, let's put Wickless in here. Are you let me type? Yeah, there we go. Wickless. You'd love a surprise, pets? I'll put that down. Pets. There was someone who wanted the bacon wrap cheese. Was that... They were here on the server earlier. Are they still on? Yeah, Disco Quill wanted the bacon wrap cheese. We can do that. Just need a cheese and good. Radar says okay with a period. What be is there a pet and named okay? Oh, we'll be doing word games. Okay. Purple. Hey, Doc, how's it doing? How's it going? Let's go purple. So got Webster. What color is that purple? Yeah, no, that's not purple. 8. Let's do 9. And what was Webster's title? Because I think they had levels up last time, did they not? Webster the All-Knowing, of course. And they've leveled up to a chiseled bookshelf. Look at that. Okay, Gary. Congrats, you're the first one with an inventory pet this season. Next, what else do we have in chance? We do have Disco. They're right over there. But I don't have a gold ingot on me right now. Do I have one just lying around, perhaps? Someone's got to give me a piece of cheese, right? Mike! Hi there, Mike. Mike. Oh, there we go. What kind of items do you like, Mike? What kind of items do you think? You know? And we'll keep it yellow. We'll keep it 6. We'll have bacon. We'll save that name. It's not like in the past I've wrote down the color that they're going to be, so I'll just write down the color for going forward. You like surprises? That's good, because I like giving surprises. Okay. So we got the bacon, the cheese wrapped. Webster the All-Knowing. Feel free to come pick up your inventory pet at their nearest convenience. We have Aaron right in front of us, so let's give Aaron hers, or theirs, sorry. And that would be Lucy the Magenta Dye, who became Lucy the Hero. Do I have a magenta dye? I would need purple and red, right? No. How do you make magenta again? Red, pink, and blue. Speedo, I don't want you to get eaten by my crafting, so we're gonna put you there for a second. You can see we have prepared for this, at least a little bit. I don't know if we'll have everything to make Lucy. We could try though. There's a post office. You could drop them off to our new homes. Yeah, I just want to make sure that everyone gets theirs. If I see you have a post office, I will drop it off the post office. If you don't, I'll try to deliver it to you directly. And if not, worst comes to worst, I will leave them here in the pickup box. I'll actually call this the pickup box. Can I do that? No. Welcome home pickup box because you're taking them to their brand new home, their forever home. Ooh, no, I gotta bet that forever home. There we go, forever home. You can let me delete that text. Come on. Minecraft science got to be so finicky for some reason. We got them. Let me drop off some random things in my inventory. We did grab some red dye. Oh, we got a magenta dye right here. Okay. I thought that was pink dye. That makes sense. We do have some people talking in chant. Let's see. I can open up chant. We got Red Raven, Disco, Mike, Gary, Hygiene. Hygiene needs a pet. I don't know if I've ever given Hygiene a pet. Ooh. What kind of pet do we give to the man who has everything he needs? It's going to be an interesting challenge. But we have Lucy here. And you know what? Since Aaron helped play Marvel Rivals with me, I think Lucy is leveled up to the superhero. Look at that. Lucy the superhero. There we go. Got a superhero on our ranks. No, I'll hold these onto these. There's 4 of them right there. They're waiting. I think they're waiting to sharks right outside the door. We got to figure out what we want to give Mike. It's got to be a surprise. What would be a good one? I think a good surprise would be a pale oak sampling, you know? Mysterious new pet. Let's go. F. Gold, maybe? I gave you Hating a pet in CC. Did I? I'll have to see what I gave him. So gold. We've got Mike the Maniac. What would be a good name for Mike the Maniac's pet, you know? What screams Mike? No? What are we knowing about? I've been good today. Okay, you can give me no. Ike? We have any other Ikes? We do not have any other Ikes. Waldo? Where's Waldo? We can have one that's named Where's Waldo. I'll write that down. They are? Why are we crying? Lucy's here. Lucy's been well taken care of, okay? Just fed him. Just got him a brand new title. What else? What's a good title? Maybe? Yeah. We'll stick with... Because this is just the first level of Mike's pet, we'll stick with the basic name. we'll have the Pale. Like the Pale. Because he's a level 1 pet. He's not got a fancy title yet. Okay. Let's see. Are you guys ready for the first pet giving? I think I need to be dressing a little better for this. Let's go full suit and tie, you know? Tuxedo fearless. Look at that. Hey, buddy, Q. You guys go. There we go. There's Webster. There's Webster. Next, we have Ike. Ike's a brand new pet, you know. I just discovered him out in the wild. He's lived a good life, but, you know, he needs a new home. I think you'll take good care of him, Mike. Mike, I hope you love Mike. Next, we have Lucy the superhero. Lucy is a long-standing inventory pet of SlackVille. They've been here every season, and every season they only get more powerful. This season, they finally enter the realm of superhero, the greatest of them all. Please take good care of them. Beautiful. You could see them rejoicing. And finally, Disco. Last but not least, we have Bacon the cheese wrap. A great hero of the cheese wars. Make sure they stay warm, not only on your pizza, but in your heart. Hope you all appreciate your pets. I love your skin, by the way, Gary. Take good care of them. Let me go back and get my pets. I've got Tomato here. Not here. Here we are. Remember to feed them. Okay. They need to be well watered, well fed, but also they need your love. They need your admiration. And maybe at the end of the season, they'll level up. And become even greater heroes than they are now. Wow, you got armor too. You're real fan. Oh, you know what? I'll take off my pants. And go. The double dab. I may have just put tomato on my face, but it's okay. I was giving him kisses. Loves and kisses. Explosive push-ups? Wow, that is explosive. Hammering away. Snow Angels? I love that one. That's really cool. I got face plants. And then I got fake death. It was such a big surprise. We forgot to do story time. We had 10 minutes of story time queued up. Ah, shucks. Okay, I promise I will save it for next stream. We have set 10 minutes queued up. I should have saved more time for it. We got 10 minutes queued up. I will save it for the next stream. And I promise I will be streaming this week, actually. I'm off on Monday. I want to stream Tuesday. So we will get another story time in. Hope you guys appreciate your inventory pets. There'll be many more to come. The Fearless Adoption Agency is semi-officially open for business. Ready and waiting to accept new customers and new pets. Don't worry if you haven't gotten a pet yet. There will be more. And I'm sorry, Duck. But I can't intrude into the next stream. I think it's going to be Lady at Time, yeah? Soft opening, yeah. We'll call it the soft opening. It's not the grand opening quite yet. I might actually move Between streams, I might move all the stuff below ground, just so it's obvious. And maybe we could put decorate out the front.
Yeah.
Let's say that we're semi-open. Hello, lady. How you doing?
I'm good. I am good. I had to miss last stream weekend. It was sad.
Yeah, what happened? Y'all got all busy?
Pneumonia.
Oh, that sucks.
Nobody wanted to listen to.
I'd listen to it.
Uh-huh. Yeah. I didn't want to listen to it. I am on my way.
Okay, well, we'll hit.
There.
Hello, are you here? I don't know if I have a stream box. I don't know if there was one, but there was one yesterday. It was here. Put out the pumpkin. This one? Yes, this looks like it. Here you go. I'll add my item in.
Much to do. Fancy of the park. Flipper got too close. Circle time. And the pet adoption soft opening. Ooh.
Yes! We gave out our first 4 pets today. I would have given you a pet, but I ran out of time.
Ah,
Don't
that's
you worry.
okay. I know all about being out of time.
I threw you a hardball there and you caught it without hesitation. So, are you ready for some peeps? Are you ready for an amazing stream? Oh, so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey,
Let's-
Fearless.
Yes.
When you get to finding me Chester, if I gave you some clothes for him, could he have some clothes? That way I don't have to worry about placing Chester in the world and he loses his name.
Yes. Yes.
Where is it? Here, let me get some clothes for Chester. It should be this box.
Yeah, what color clothes are you thinking for Chester? What color do you think he likes?
Purple or black.
Purple or black?
Purple or black.
We could definitely do black. I think that'd be easy. There we go. Sounds good to me. You know, Chester isn't due for an upgrade anyway, you know?
Nah, he just needs an outfit. He just needs an outfit.
Yep. Okay, let me send the peeps your way if I can hit the right button. Buttons are hard. They're always trying to run away and escape. There they are, lady at time. Okay, start raid.
Starting the raid.
If it works, yes. Okay. So they've been really rowdy tonight. I hope they treat you better than they treat me. They were pretty crazy.
I know. I seen that. I didn't contribute to that crazy.
You didn't?
Not that crazy. No. No, that was a few too many facts. I would have had a belted braid. It would have been.
Well, you can ask Webster for all the facts. Gary's pet. I think they'll know the facts.
Webster will know many things. Webster's smart like that.
Yeah, he's the all-knowing, so he's got to know everything. We are unable to raid lady out of time.
Huh?
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Let me try again, I guess.
Okay.
You are raiding lady out of time. Why did it stop before?
I don't know. Did you click something? Is the problem between the keyboard and the chair?
Well, you know, I'll put my cup of water there, so it's not me. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. It's about to happen in a couple seconds. Whatever's about to happen. Oh, that's a nice gas.
It is. It's a very nice guest. Might also help if I, got out of F5 mode. There it is.
Did it work?
It's terrifying.
Did the raid work?
I have people.
Hey. Oh, yeah, my internet died.
Oh, yeah, you got really super robot.
That's why I wasn't working. My internet died. Perfect time to end. It went through, right?
Yeah, it went through. It went through, and then your internet died.
I promise I'm not crinkling paper. Like, oh no, I'm going through a tunnel.
Hi, Duck. Hi, Mike. Disco Gary. Yay, Gary! With the resub.
Disco Gary.
He's over there. He's over there telling us all about his Doctor Who obsession. Like I don't know. All right. I missed the egg. How did I miss the whole egg? All right. So that's the wrong button. Hi, I'm Lady.
Hi.
A little bit weird. And those of you who know me, I'm sorry. You can swim in here and live forever. It's pretty awesome. It's like I have feather falling, except, I'm swimming. Okay. So I'm going to start by checking up the shops because I haven't looked in on them for a bit. Do an upgrade on these.